Well, hey folks, Species 7 here, welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to Farm Sim 22. I am here, of course, on the Silver Run Forest, and I have just scienced this field. 8 samples, let's send them in for analysis. Buzzoing. Okie dokie. Alright, now, let's go and do our new field. So I hope everybody's doing well today. It is in fact Monday, the December 26th, also known as Boxing Day. So hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know this is actually going up a day or two later, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, let's get you back to detectoring. There we go. What's that? Oh, soil samples are done. Excellent. Let's, yeah, that's lowered. We're ready to fire. Boom. So, quite the rack of storms hitting both us and our southern neighbors. Wow. Not, and by us, I don't mean me. Yeah, I'm afraid once again, being a West Coaster has paid off in spades. By, yeah, it's just, I mean, all night it howled, just howled here. I mean, if you'd have gone and stood outside, you probably would have fallen over. It was that windy. But rain, you know, in fact, the wind has stopped for now. I mean, as much as it stops in the winter, which is to say not a lot. But, yeah, and it's not a bad day out there. I mean, other than, you know, the sun's only been above the horizon for 20 minutes, so it's not like it's a beautiful sunny day or anything, but, not to say that isn't a possibility. But yeah, the rest of the continent, basically, well, I guess Mexico's okay. I haven't heard of any massive snowfalls down there. But, yeah. Crazy. And they are, oh, let's at least get to the edge. Come on, there you go. And get as much area as we can. Blah, blah. Yeah, it's definitely being attributed to a climate change. So, but, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. It's a pretty good chunk. You know, obviously you don't have to cover every square inch, but... And there's likely not going to be a huge variance in the field, so I don't know that not going right into the middle and firing the thing off once probably doesn't accomplish very much the same thing, but I think for it to work with the precision farming equipment, like the little sensor system, but set of little white guys we got poking out the front there, which really could use a washing. But yeah, those are basically, I guess, the antenna for when you hook up gear so it can take readings, which again makes you wonder if you've got that built onto the tractor. But it's, I don't know. They don't really explain the mechanics behind the mechanics, you know what I mean? Which is too bad, because I'm actually interested in, you know, how the heck all this stuff is working. I mean, I can understand this thing. It's basically just a, well, amongst other things, a fancy bricks meter. You know, with no doubt a pH probe and a TDS probe, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't think this unit is really fancy-dancy, other than the fact that, of course, it does communicate via, who knows, probably just simple radio wave with its little building that we assembled on the property to accommodate it. And we'll take one more, then we'll send these off. And I believe our cedar does straight up plowed, doesn't it? Because we don't have to do the rock thing this time, thankfully. Although, you know, not to say some extra lime wouldn't be just the cat's meow. Alright, we're done. So let's suck in the antenna. Let's do that. And let's send off the samples. There we go. Alright. And they should come back to us shortly. Meanwhile, back in Paris, we are going to go and see what that other field has to say now that it's all scienced. It's probably going to say, hey, I'm a field full of grass, way to waste money. Oh, look at that. Yeah, big shout out to Sooty Farmer. I don't know why the train always reminds me of you. Could be the comments you make about... Oh, there we go. See, this is what we needed to know. Now, this entire thing, although the nitrogen is good, as you can see, the pH is ew. So good. This is why I wanted to do this. You know, there's other factors at play. And now we know that one of those factors is telling us that our stuff ain't as good as we thought. So we will need to limenize that field, and we may well need to lime the other one as well, right? Now that we've scienced that, we'll get to find out. Now, something else, though, that I do want to have a quick look at is... where are you? There you are. Yes. We don't need to do the extra cultivate... Oops. I'm not trying to do a two-wheelie here. We don't need the extra cultivation step. So that's nice. No rocks and no cultivating. Which reminds me, we do have a cultivator. Well, I suppose it's not doing any harm where it's sitting. It's not worth a lot of money. I think we'll just leave it. We may end up at some point wanting to do maybe like corn or something. And not likely that our planter will gift us with the same privilege of having no need for anything. So we'll go park this over with its companion house. Beautiful. And down you go. And, well, get off my tractor. Thank you. Alright. So next... Yes, next. Next we want to go and gather up a liminator. Now this kind of sucks. Because now our nice grass field is going to be all weird and white. But it's alright. And generally you wouldn't do this, because I mean... Where is it? Oh, it must be down in the sheep barn. Dolomite lime, which is only what I can imagine is in the lime spreader, will burn the bejeepers out of anything that's already in the ground. And I'm not seeing it here either. What the freaking pickle juice, Batman? Although, no pun, further thinkage, I also realize I've been looking for the wrong thing. I think we got one of the ones that just pops on the back as opposed to a trailed model. And I was looking for the big trailed wheeled thingy. And in fact, no, it's just plain not in there because there's next to nothing there. Why is this? No, it's definitely not there. Such a mystery. Is it sitting by the silo that contains the lime? No, that's just the skid steer. I didn't sell it, did I? Why would I do that? Probably thinking I was never going to make another field. That's pretty dumb. I know darn well we were going to make another field. Didn't stop me from selling the science kit, but there you go. I've done dumber things, and likely will again. Although I'll deny it if ever accused. Okay, up the hill. Because we haven't done this in moments. Alright, it's not in there. No, yes, all you bits and pieces, and it's not here. Ah, there it is. Okie dokie. Whew. Had me going. Had me going. How's it doing? Oh, it's still half full. That's a nice start. For sure. And we can go and top it up because, of course, we broke up all them rocks. Yes, we did. So let's just whistle on down there. It's getting easier to go through here the more I clear out. There we go, look at that, eh? No, we still gotta move those logs, but I want to get a few more. Alright. Let's open her up. Nice. And there we go. Ying! Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay. Better late than never. Hopefully we don't just burn this down to a dust bowl. Which is what would happen in real life, of course, but... Hey, this is Farm Sim. You can add lime the day before you eat the stuff. So, which I don't advise doing, guys. You know? Yeah. I'm gonna start up at the pointy end. That way I can sort of start in the middle and keep going until I realize we've hit the end of the spread. As opposed to trying to guess what edge it's gonna hit, you know what I mean? So... Whee! Now... there are some newish mechanics in the game, of course, including interesting ways to get trees down out of the forest. And we will be exploring all of those. So far, everything we've hit has been pretty level ground, which means you can use pretty old school methods, but yeah, we may have to switch that up. I've probably been up here, but just in case, eh? You know? You just gotta be careful you don't walk up on a railing. I have stepped off of one of these. Now, I mean, there's no fall damage in the game, of course, but... Oh, man. Oh, you suck. At least look after the place, you know? It's a freaking mess, man. Huh. Alright, well. That was certainly a waste of time, wasn't it? There's nothing just sitting here by one of the benches, maybe? No? Well, no $50,000 carving for me, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Alright, let's head back down. And we're here. Oh yeah, there's some lime, there's some lime. Alright, let's do this thing. Ooh, look at all up here's red. Ooh, because the pH is just nasty, eh? Alright, let's do this. Okay. Whoops. Certainly a nice big spreader, eh? Okay. Ooh. There we go. Green, the good color. Oh, man. Alright. So... I don't know if we're gonna have enough. So I'm thinking, since this is a more or less created field, although actually it's, well yeah, I mean we plowed this out and I'm not sure now. I was just gonna say that we're getting such a fine edge with the lime. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna have enough from our own resources. That, you know, compared to the last map where I kept going, yeah, I really don't like the way things don't cut off like they do on a stock Giants map. Right? Like you'd stop spraying your lime, but it wouldn't be nice and flush on the edge of the field. It would be wherever the end of the lime actually hit. Which may be more realistic, but it looks like crap, frankly. You know? It just does, man. Alright, well, we'll take what we got and go from there, I guess. 5,000 liters, yeah. Yeah. Alright, we need to buy lime. Good thing it's reasonably cheap. Reasonably. Oh, our bit of equipment in the way. This will not do. There's nothing in there. If you leave something in there and log out when you come back, don't expect it to be there. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a flaw in the bug, or a bit of a flaw in the mod, which like I said, considering how well that works as a standalone unit compared to anything else we've tried, I'm talking about our little shredder unit that makes the lime and the wood chips. You know, like I say, most of those are quirky as heck. So, I'm actually quite impressed with how well that one works. Alright, so we want some big old bagos of lime. Let's customize that. Alright. There we go. Well, let's fill up what we can. We'll finish this one, then we've got the other one to do, of course. Yeah. Top her up. Well, that's kind of weird, eh? Why would it take that one? Huh. Oh well. I don't care. What's left is what's left. We're gonna end up using it. But it helped having a little bit of our own. So definitely something to take advantage of whenever we can. I don't know that I'd use it on missions. Again, it's just not, you know. The rock crushing missions are just so scattered around up in the woods. It's hard enough to be able to find it with the pneumatic hammer and actually break them up, and then to go back and be able to find the gravel and pick all of that up? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound terribly viable to me. Alright, now. And hit ya. There we go. Oops, don't get too excited there, species. Way to go. Dang. It's just a weird shaped field and I suck at this, so. See, I thought it would adjust the amount it puts out, but it doesn't. You know, it stops it where it's already sprayed. Like I'm talking about the precision farming thing. But it doesn't adjust, like here we've only got half a width, right? And it doesn't adjust for that, which I think really sucks. So... let's get this little patch, and then I'm gonna go and... it's not gonna get that patch anyway. So, how about if I go over it this way, will it? No? You just don't want to play? Okay. Let's go top this up. Call this field a done. And then we'll go, oh, well, yeah, let's top it up and then we'll go and see if it actually needs it. If not, I mean, so what? It's in the, it's in this machine and this is all we use this machine for. So, we can just simply leave it full. Bum, bum, bum. And if we have extras, we'll just toss them in the shed. Oops. A little pushy. Weird. I'm looking at it going, but the container's still there, and then I realized, oh no, I just picked another one randomly out of the middle. That's funny. Oh, it's just using that row up. Okay. Well, fine. Be interesting. Alright, well, certainly not going to leave us much. But we should be able to top it off when we come back. Oh, actually, hopefully it's enough to do the field. It's only 10,000 liters. Now, what's the deal? Did this field not need it, or did we, oopsie. That sign laying in the middle of the road. Or have we not scienced it? Oh. Okay then. I have a feeling we're gonna be chewing through a lot of lime, man. Ooh. A lot of lime. Because we still got 2 fields that need this. And tomorrow's planting day. So, yeah. It's like we get her done now. Or we just basically don't get her done. So why did that start spraying out there? Oh, come on, get to the frickin' edge. I hate that. You know, you're out by what looks like a couple of feet and you cut it over 8 times to try and make that up and it just doesn't get there. You know, and then all of a sudden it's 5 feet over. Again. This, oh right, this field is kind of really weird shaped, isn't it? That's what's going on. See, I use those lines on the field to try and keep things even, and yeah, this is way off of those. It's almost diagonal to it. Look at this. That's what's going on. Oh yeah, look at the shape of this thing. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than just those 2 that are left. Or 2 and a bit. I'm gonna need another at least 5,000 liters. Yeah, let's go back and get the rest of it. There's our boatyard. doing as little as possible. Still needs another 60 billion pieces of wood. Still, I don't know. We're gonna have a look at this first boat when it's built, and by God, there had better be some fancy floors in it, let me tell you. Because I've never heard of a boathouse using floor tiles, or I mean a boat builder using floor tiles. I mean, granted, because it's a maritime-y thing, they wouldn't call them floor tiles, they would call it decking, but still, I've never seen decking in squares like that. It's usually planks, you know? Alright, let's suck up what we got left. Which is not going to be much. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we are going to buy some more here. I'll empty this guy because it's going to stack them in the same place. It's kind of a shame that there isn't like a fixed spot for that type of goods to spawn that would allow you to like roll your trailer up. You know what I mean? Have it spawn on the trailer. Yes, species, you're getting lazier by the second. Okay, let's customize this by buying a full suite. Cutting into the old money, but, well, I guess that's what it's for, isn't it? And like I said, now that we have that particular trailer there, we should be able to get the more expensive contracts. I'm probably going to need more still to do the last field. Pretty crazy, man. Ooh, is it even gonna reach both sides? Not quite, eh? Oh, man. Oh, don't be leaving a line up both sides, you stupid thing. Come on. Ugh. Such a hard time judging that last little bit, you know? But I guess that's also the advantage of playing one of the maps where all the field edges are perfect and all of that, because oh, come on, why are you not applying? Hello? That's ridiculous. And then it applies it all the way out into the area it doesn't need it. but you can't actually get it to turn on the field and do the parts that aren't done. No, see, it keeps shutting off. That's just weird. Huh. I don't know. Alright, good enough. I'm not gonna faff around with that. Yeah, does nothing. That's just strange. Alright, let's fill her up and head out to the last field. We're already pretty much an episode in. Yeah, much easier task on fields that are all perfectly smooth edged and such. You can just give it up to one edge and just use that as something to line up with. But these ones, nah, I just ain't skilled enough. Gotta work on my lime spreading skills. Chirp. Alright. Fill her up. Okay, this should do it. Rah rah. Why didn't the lid close? There we go. I guess we haven't actually checked to see if it needs lime, have we? That would be a nice treat if it was just, no, pH is perfect, carry on. We get to go park this up, put the rest of the lime in the shed, and call her a day. Because like I say, tomorrow's an important one. We've got cereals to put in. Ooh. Do I actually see that? I believe. No. For a minute there I thought the sheep had produced a second bale of wool. Doesn't seem to be the case. I've no idea why this is taking so freaking long. I mean, oh, come on. We installed the first sheep just after we started the farm. Which was what, May? It's August now. And they produced one bale of wool. Hello? Train's gone by. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you trying to get some work done? You think? Oh yeah, we want to check. Oh, the pH is actually okay. Alright. Ooh, 5.6, a little bit low. But I guess for loamy sand, ooh, 5.5. Still says it's okay though, eh? Alright, well. There you go. Yeah, 5.7 I can see is acceptable, but getting down to 5.5? 6.1, sure. Alright. Cool. There you are, guys. I'm gonna go put this away. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Interactions really help out the channel. And, yeah. With that new card to pay for coming up here, I'll use all the help I can get. Alright, take care of each other. Have yourselves a great day, and ciao for now.